Hello, my darlings. It's Patricia here, and if you don't know me, I channel a lot of things, from anything from plants to planets, and going through different eclipses. Now, because I haven't done this recording in English for such a long time, so I said, it's very important, especially this past eclipse that we had, the lunar eclipse, and for the first time, because sometimes doing eclipses, doing some planetary alignment, there's a lot of energy that's going to Earth and changes our perception, changes who we are, so we can connect to our truth. But the last solar eclipse was really tough on me, and I was going through a lot of clearing at that time. So I said, okay, it's time for me, and it's time to connect with myself. But this coming, there was 2 days ago, the 28th was the lunar eclipse. So we were in this corridor between solar and lunar eclipse. The energy was really intense. I don't know how you, but I feel really tired. I had emotional mood swings, and I went going up and down, and I couldn't connect with myself. And it was, I know it's really intense during this period of 2 weeks. It's really intense, but I'm one of those people that they can sense a lot of things. They can feel more than other people. Very empathic person, and so that actually kind of helps me to understand what's going on with us. But on the other hand, it is really I have to deal with a lot of emotion that are coming on the surface, and especially with sun and moon. So during that eclipse, so we had two major elements. We have the female element, we have the masculine element, and they go into alignment. They bringing two big forces together in one spot, and that we have the earth and it's us as well. So everything that is out of alignment, that we didn't work through it, and it's usually coming on the surface. So that's actually my understanding. So anyway, usually when I do readings about different planets, especially in alignment, I usually sit down, connect with the planets, connect with the consciousness, and it's just a flow, and it's just so beautiful. Usually the messages are so deep and help us to connect with ourselves, helps us to see what we didn't go through, helps us to realize that it's maybe in front of us, that we need to pay attention to. But this eclipse, the lunar eclipse that was 2 days ago, was totally different. And I saw the moon because I was my holidays, and I saw the moon. It was very big and intense. And I actually, it's okay, if I connect to that moon, it'll be okay. If I don't, it's okay as well. So I just took it really easy, didn't pay so much attention to it. It's for whatever, it will come, it will come. So that was my intention. Anyway, I sit down, and it's okay, I sit in my bedroom, and I just want to connect to the moon. But for some reason, I ask questions, and I hardly ever ask questions. So it was very strange. And I was okay. The only thing is that when I ask questions, usually is I don't get the right answer, or this information that's coming, but it's not giving me the answer. It's just something different. So it's just okay. But this time it was different. Now, it was different because of one reason, in my opinion, because we are shifting into the age of Aquarius, and age of Aquarius is if you can imagine, standing in top of the hill or a mountain, and you ask yourself, that's coming from the source, I want to know the truth. So it's nothing. Previous age was about Pisces, and Pisces about the fate, having a fate. I don't know the what black and white. I have a fate that is going to work out, and I have this belief. So age of Aquarius is totally different. It's I want to know the truth. Doesn't matter what the truth is. I I am ready to find out, to know, to see, to experience the truth. Okay, so anyway, so 2 days ago I sat down. I was like, okay, from truth point of view, from my soul source, which is the part of truth, I want to know what is the message for the lunar eclipse. So I wrote everything down. There's like a lot of different layers of the messages, but what I want to do is, because I'm going to read this because it's a lot to remember, but I want to read this, and I want you to connect and just write it down in the comments. What do you feel? How it resonates with you? And it doesn't have to be like something positive, sometimes something negative, sometimes it's something that doesn't make a sense, but it may have a sense in a 6 or 7 months time, or in a year, or in 2 years. It's just a message, and for us to understand. So sometimes it's like, it just doesn't make a sense to me, but when I then come out, in a few weeks, and it's just, actually, I get it. So I'm one of those people. So anyway, I'm going to read this for you. I think it's very interesting, and it's very interesting, but just feel it, connect with it, feel it, and see how it resonates with you. Okay, so my question is, what is moon? Very interesting question. I don't know why I asked this question, so that's my thing. Really don't know, but so this is the answer what I got. Moon is an enlightenment. It is a removal of your own truth. It is moving. It's a naming your fiction, an illusion. So the reality that you live with, the purpose of the moon is like, whatever you live in this reality, whatever you create using your mind, it's moving. It's giving a name. It's called an illusion. Only a small friction on the moon, which is 1/18th of the percentage, okay, very tiny, is connected to truth. And that point is connected to the right top of the moon. There's like a little crater over there. And this is the point when it's 1/18th of percentage that it holds the truth. And the rest of it's of the space, it's a different dimensions and layers of truth, and many different systems and realities. Okay, so I asked another question. Why moon is an illusion? There are tons and tons of videos about the moon, what represents, what is the moon, and did we landed on the moon, and hundreds of other questions. So I don't like watching those movies because I don't want to put more information in my head. I just want to have a kind of a clear space before I question, so I don't actually connect to those energies. But I don't know why I asked this question. Why moon is an illusion? Okay, I don't know why, but just that's the first thing that popped into my head. So anyway, I got the answer. So that's the answer. Okay, moon hides the truth that is in the front of you, your existence, and hides the true connection to your own divinity. So its moon's purpose is to hide, so to give like a wall, like invisible wall, that is, so we don't, or we delay the full connection to our reality, to our divinity, so we don't fully connect to the divine sparkle that it is within us. Okay, it says moon changes many worlds, many different realities and dimension. It limits them. It helps us to progress. So whenever you see the progress with AI or different realities, so it kind of helps us to progress this stuff, and just speeds up the time, speeds up our consciousness as well. But on the other hand, it causes an amnesia. What I mean by that, it's like I don't know if you ever had this feeling that you're doing something, and all of a sudden you just don't remember. And it's just like, what was I doing? What I was saying? And you actually don't remember, and you're trying to go back, and you feel that it's kind of a blank spot in your like reality, and I was like, did I do that? Did I say that? So this is caused by moon. Another thing that is caused by moon is I always believe that that Earth's energy causes manifestation. So I was convinced that if we believe in something, then the reality bends and creates the manifestation of things. Could be from relationship to like physical things. But I was told this in that channeled information that is actually it's not the Earth's purpose to manifest things. It's manifest things. It's the moon's purpose. So actually that gave me a lot of think about it, like, okay, that's really interesting, you know. So anyway, so going back to the reading, okay, so it says illusion unites humans, and illusion spreads one layer of truth in one reality. Remember, you can die from the illusion. So what I mean by that is like when you don't connect to your own truth, when you don't take a journey and just like, what is my inner truth? Who am I? And what's my soul purpose? Your soul dies. Your soul actually loses its connection and life and everything. So you basically live not your reality, you live your illusion, and you slowly die. So it's very important on our journey to connect to our truth, to live our truth, and to live the divine purpose that is within us. Okay. So moon is an illusion. And then I saw this picture of 5 different timelines or times that going to the same spot, top right of the moon. There's like a little spot, and it just shoots over there. It's just like a little strings that go there, and there's like a hole, and only one reality is going down. So the purpose of the moon is to limit our time. So, and what times, and that time goes down to Earth, and in that way, it limits the Earth and its existence and consciousness flow, and also limits it influences the matter and the spirit of the Earth. Okay, it's consciousness of the Earth. However, Earth consciousness a little bit different, and it's like has so many layers and so much unlimited amounts of information. But what the Earth is like accepts everything. There's no boundaries on Earth. There's no limits, nothing, and it's just like Earth opens itself like a flower, and open itself the whole wisdom that gives to the moon. It's just like, what I'm just gonna receive, and that's it. There's no boundaries. There's no like, maybe I'm not gonna do this or something. No, it's just like it just opens, and when it receives the one timeline from the moon, and it goes inside the consciousness in that moment, and it happens all the time. So it's not like has like a moment that it's just not working or something. It happens all the time. In that single moment, there's kind of this void. There's like nothing exists. It's just no movement, nothing. It's just like emptiness. And when I was looking at the picture, as I was looking at the Earth, and Earth at that time was really deep inside the Earth. It was like a constant sound. It just like if you have Tibetan singing bowls, and it just hit the bowl, and it just like it's beautiful sound, and sometimes it stops. But the Earth has this sound, constant sound. This sound is just aligned to our reality. So by the next message was it was a request for us to what we need now is to connect to our divinity and connect to our truth. And when I got this message, just to speed up the process of connection to our divinity, as at no time, and as if something will happen, and we actually quite limited, and so if we don't do this, and if you go to like take one little step, we will go only to very small, take a leap to a different, like a little bit higher dimension. But and then we have you will see some, when we got was hold on, if we don't have the full knowledge, if we don't have, we didn't let go of the full like fears, and we only go to like a very tiny dimension, a little bit up, I would say, and we will not fully connected to the dimension, but will be just an observer of that reality. And in that reality, the small leap, when we still have a lot of fears in us, that will push the truth away from us. And we would think that, oh my God, like I reached amounts of knowledge and everything, but that would be an illusion. So that's the message that I got from the lunar eclipse. So let me know in the comments what you think about it and how it resonates with you, because I think it's really interesting and very deep. And so hope you like it. And I will love to do more videos about my channel stuff. And anyway, I will hope to talk to you soon, and wish you all the best for the next 6 months, because all the eclipses, doesn't matter, it's a lunar eclipse, solar eclipses, they take an impact us for the next 6 months. So hopefully that process will be amazing for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.